Y'all see that? I got good hair, bro. Hey, I'm back in it again with another video. Honestly, I'm here today to talk to y'all about the fact that a lot of people don't know, but I did have cancer. I beat it. I overcame it. But it was a hard journey, so I'm here to tell y'all about it.
You can't wait no white flag and get out. You gotta pay. Don't come to me with what they said, cause why you got that information?
So, boom. I really haven't spoke out about the journey of going through it because that was a real hard time in my life. So I don't be liking to really revisit it or talk about it. But I'm just here to talk about it because I know a lot of people go through a lot of stuff. And I just want to let people know you can get through anything, literally. Like, with the help of God and just staying strong, you can get through literally anything. Boom. At the end of 2017, November 2017, actually, I was diagnosed with a stage 2 brain cancer. I had a brain tumor in my head. So, this was in November of 2017. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of shocked me. It shocked me bad. Like, it threw me all the way for a loop. I'm not gonna lie. How'd you find out? So I found out because I'm not really a person that have headaches, but I started having like these really, really bad migraines out of nowhere, to the point where I couldn't function. Like I was like having to just lay down and sleep my day away. At the time I was in college, so I was going to PV. And so it was like, I can't keep on just having these headaches and just going to sleep, because I have to do work. I have to go to work. I have to do school work. Like, it's not working out. Initially, I had went to the doctor, told them I had, a headache. They just gave me some prescriptions, for some headache medicine to send me on my way. Drugged me up, sent me on my way. They didn't really do no CT or nothing like that. Like, they just kind of was like, whatever. So I kind of was like, whatever. I'm just having headaches. I was taking the medicine, though, and the medicine was not working. So at that point, I was like, bro, it's literally something going on. Like, I don't have headaches. I'm not the person that get headaches or migraines or nothing like that. I never have. So let me just go to a different doctor. So I went to a different doctor's office, and I told them, I'm like, bro, I'm having these mean headaches. I can't like function throughout the day. When I wake up, from the point I wake up to the time that I go to sleep, I have a headache. Like, it's points in the day where I cannot function. I cannot do nothing. Like, I just have to lay down and go to sleep because that's the only thing that's relieving the headache because I can't feel it. So at that point, they was like, okay, something sounds like it's going on. Let's do a CT scan. So they do the CT. They come back, they're like, we found a growth, a mass on your CT scan. So at that point, I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I'm just like, huh? So they're like, yeah, we're going to refer you to this specialist so that you can go and get another one, or you can get an MRI and get a second opinion, things like that. So I'm like, okay. So mind y'all, I go and I get the growth tested. It comes back that it's a mixed glioma. In the left hemisphere of my brain. So I immediately start panicking because, dude, what the fuck do you mean I have cancer? Like, it's malignant, not benign. Like, it's actually cancer. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm young as hell. Like, what's going on? Mind you, people in my family have had cancer, but they've had breast cancer and things of that nature. So I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to say. I'm in college, bro. I'm living the best time of my life right now. Why would I get hit with this? That was my first question. Why? Like, why? I ended up going to this cancer center in Willowbrook, which is about 25, 30 minutes from my school. So the first time there, I'm just sitting there, in the little front or whatever, just waiting on them to call me back. And I'm like, literally about to pee on myself because I'm scared as shit. Now, at this time, I haven't told, like, literally nobody knows but me, because I don't even know what's going on yet. I don't know what type of treatment I'm about to have. I don't know what these people about to do to me. I don't know what's going on. So I haven't told a soul, not even my mama. It's just me. So I go back there, they telling me, hey, this is, the treatment plan that we're going to take, which was oral chemo. And I had to do like 2 sessions of radiation. And so my first thing, like, I just started crying because I'm like, bro, I'm finna be bald headed. Like, I'm gonna be bald. I don't want to be bald. Like, I got beautiful hair. I've had beautiful hair all my life. I don't want to be bald headed. Now, this is at the time I didn't have dreads. I had my regular hair. So I'm like, bro, no, this is not it. Like, I know it sounds shallow that's what I was worried about, but it's like, that was a big concern of mine. I don't want to be bald. So, no. So my doctor was very reassuring. He's just telling me, you're not, you're going to be fine. We're only going to do 2 sessions of radiation. That's usually, what kind of burns the hair out. And then you're going to do oral chemo. There are side effects of it, but, you shouldn't lose all of your hair, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, that's a plus, but they started telling me the side effects of chemo and all this stuff, and I get immediately scared, but it's like at the same time, I'm like, okay, let's just get this over with. So originally, he decided on 8 sessions of chemo, 8 cycles of chemo. Like I said, I was just scared, bro. I can't really explain what my emotions was at that time because I was kind of numb. I guess kind of in denial, but at the same time, like, I was genuinely scared. And like I said, I was in school, so like, this was a big, huge problem. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It was a big, big, big problem. So Thanksgiving comes around. I go home to Dallas for Thanksgiving. I still don't tell nobody what's going on with me. But I asked my grandma to start me some dreads because it's a secure hairstyle. It's protective. And the only thing I had in my head was that my hair is about to fall out. And at least if I get dreads, like, I won't have like these huge bald spots inside of my regular hair if it does. So that's literally why I started my dreads. I think about that all the time, like, because I kept them afterwards, but that's literally why I started them. And I started walking around when I got my dreads with this red headscarf on my hair. Like, I'll probably find a picture and drop it for y'all, because I literally wore that head. The picture I'm going to drop for y'all was Thanksgiving that year. And I literally walked around with that red headscarf on, period. After that, I walked around with a headscarf on all the time because just in case my hair started falling out. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It was scary for me. After my second cycle of chemo, I told my mom what was going on. It was like stuff was becoming overbearing. And I knew, like, at that point, like, okay, I can't just handle this on my own. I have to tell someone. And so I actually told my best friend before I told my mama. My best friend Selena. And then I told my mama. When I told my mama, she kind of freaked out. Yeah, she went crazy. She was just like, why would you not tell me this, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted her to understand it wasn't nothing personal, but I didn't know how to deal with it with myself. And then on top of that, I'm not a person that wants sympathy when I'm sick. So I didn't want everybody treating me differently. And I kept telling her, like, because I didn't want y'all to treat me different. I didn't want everybody to be on eggshells around me or trying to do this or that or treating me differently than the person that I am. I didn't want that. So I didn't tell anyone. And I only broke down and told her because I was getting sicker. And I could feel myself getting sicker after the second cycle. Like, it started getting bad. I was losing a lot of weight, and things like that. So I had to tell her. Y'all know how black mamas is. After I told her, she didn't tell the family. The family sends me all these messages. Like, everybody started doing exactly what I did not want them to do. That's exactly what they started doing. Treating me weird, talking to me like I was about to die and stuff like that. And it hurt me because I'm like, bro, I don't want to feel like I'm about to die. I already feel like what if I die? And then it's like, to turn around and y'all are all talking to me and speaking to me like I'm dead already. It's hard. Like, I'm already going through this. Just treat me normal. Don't treat me like that. And I had to explain that to my mama. And, she understood and she was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. But of course, she still kind of was on eggshells and treating me like I was about to die. Like, even though she was saying, yeah, I understand and I'm not going to, she still was. And I know that that's just, that was just second nature because she's my mother. Like my grandma, that was second nature because she's my grandmother. So that's just, that's just what it was. Say later on in that year, my cousin got diagnosed with cancer, but she had breast cancer. And when I say Bree was like a support system for me because we was going through the same thing just for different types, it made me feel a little bit better because I knew she understood what I was going through. Versus everybody else that was looking in, not dealing with it. So they were acting weird. They were acting really weird. And I think something big that I want to advocate for is to tell people, like, you have to treat people that's going through this normal. Don't treat them like they're on their deathbed because you don't understand waking up every day and already thinking you're on your deathbed. For people to go ahead and treat you like that, that makes it worse. Like, it's not encouraging, it's discouraging. Fourth cycle of chemo, I couldn't eat anymore. I was losing so much weight. I was throwing up literally every day. I was throwing up. I was weak. I couldn't get out of bed. My body was hurting. But through all of this, I was literally waking up and going to school. Like, because one thing I've always said is I'm going to graduate college. Like, that's something that a lot of people wanted to take away from me. A lot of people didn't think that I was going to graduate college. Like, they spoke down on my name when it came to that. And it was like, this came and it just punched me in the face. And it's like, this is just something that's sent to destroy my dream of graduating college. Like, and so it was days when I could not get out of bed in the morning, literally, to go to class. I had to walk across campus to class. And like I told y'all, bro, my body is aching every day. It feels like my body is burning up from the inside out because I'm taking this oral chemotherapy and things like that. And so I didn't care. I was still waking up. I was still pushing. I was still going. I'm like, bro, I got to do this. This is my degree. Regardless of what I got to do it. I can't let this stop me. I mean, just thinking about it, like, it just made me feel some type of way because I didn't have it in me, but I made myself have it in me. So I just feel like anybody can do anything. Like, it don't matter what you're going through, what's going on. Like, you can push yourself if you really want to push yourself to go and do what you need to do. And that's what I was doing. It was times when my mom was like, come home, come home. You don't need to be there. You don't need to. But I'm like, no, Ma, no. I have to literally finish school. I have to do this. Like, not for you, not for nobody, for me. And so I just kept pushing. July rolls around, the beginning of July. I'm already on my last cycle of chemo. I don't know that this is my last cycle at this point because, like I said, I was supposed to have 8 cycles. This is cycle 6. So basically at this point, y'all, I don't even know what my body is no more. Like, every day was miserable as fuck. Every day was miserable. Every day I was in pain. Every day I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to do nothing because it felt like I was on fire from the inside out. Like, I felt so much worse on chemo than I did when I didn't know that I had the shit in my head. Like, chemo, like, was the worst shit ever in life that I've ever been through. Like, that's why I hate talking about it, because to even just sit here right now and think about how I felt at the time, it makes me sick to my stomach. Like, no. August rolls around. August 16th. My doctor called me. Come ring the bell. I'm like, what? Come ring the bell. Hey, I'm so excited because he like, bro, we done did the last set of scans. It's not coming up. It's not showing no signs of it. You're in remission. So like, I cried. I cried like so hard, and I called my mama. Like I called my mama, and I just like blew up telling her like, bro, I'm in the clear. Like, I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear. I don't have to do this chemo shit no more. I don't have to do nothing. Like, I'm in the clear. I just have to keep coming back for checkups to make sure that everything stay clear and everything stay cool, calm, collected. But I'm done. Like, I'm done. I beat the shit. Like, I beat it. Like we beat it. Like, it's over with. This was literally August 2018. And, like, I can't explain to y'all the feeling that I felt to be done with it. Like, I don't know. It was the best feeling that I had felt in such a long time. Like, bro, I'm free. Like, I'm free of this, bro. Like, I'm free of it. Like, even right now, like, it just make me feel some type of way because a lot of people don't make it. A lot of people don't get through that. And I literally did, like, to get that call, like, I don't know, like, even right now today, it just made me choked up and made me feel some type of way, because it's like, I could have been dead, bro. I could have been gone. Like, the Lord was on my side the whole time, and, like, I made it through. You know, after that, like, post to going in remission, I really learned that remission was just the beginning, because when I say my body, like, went into rejection mode on me, it went into rejection mode. Like, I thought I couldn't eat before, I literally could not eat. I thought I couldn't sleep before, I literally could not sleep. I thought that I was feeling sick. I was literally throwing up my guts all the time. I was literally weak. I was literally like, it felt like my bones were made of paper or something. I don't know. Which, you know, I had already knew that those were going to be side effects and things like that, but I didn't know it was going to be to that extreme, to that extent. So I went into like a real deep depression after that. Because I had a lot going on. Like I said, I was in school. I was away from my support system. So it kind of was just me dealing with it at that point. And like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a type of person to complain about my health. Mind you, I'm diabetic type 1 as well. I found that out in 2015, my senior year of high school. So I'm dealing with all of that. I take insulin. I use the pen. I have to poke myself every day, multiple times a day. So I was dealing with that while dealing with the pain of, you know, after effects of everything that I had just dealt with. I couldn't eat, you know, I was throwing up all the time. I don't know. It just sent me into like a deep depression. I can't really explain, but I feel bad about it because I was like, I should be grateful that, you know, I'm alive. I should be grateful that I'm here. But, you know, at the same time, I was really sad that I was still feeling like really bad. And it was hard for me to enjoy a lot of stuff. But I had to put on this face like that everything was cool. And it wasn't. So it took a while, to kind of get better from it, like all the way into 2019. Like, that's, you know, it took until then. Like I said, you know, I was just going through a lot of mental stuff with it. In November, I actually met like a new friend, and like was basically telling this person all about everything I was going through. And they don't know, but I was at a really dark place at that time in my life, and just their encouraging words and them being there for me, that like literally lifted me, helps me lift myself out of that depression. And even though, you know, my body was still going against me at the time, mentally I got stronger. And I'm not gonna lie, becoming mentally stronger helped me physically overcome what I was going through. So yeah, by the time 2019 rolled around, I was feeling good. I was feeling cool. I entered the new year and I was just excited and happy about what the new year had to come for me. I was still dealing with side effects of it, you know, for a while. I'll say maybe like July 2019, July 2019. That's when like I really started feeling like, okay, I'm taking my body back, and it wasn't really like just no big issue for me anymore. But it was a crazy ride. Like it was a wild journey. I can't really explain the emotions I had throughout the journey because my emotions were all over the place. Like I felt a lot of different things. So it's like the main thing for me was just keep going, you know. This is hard, but how am I going to beat it if I give up? Like if I give in to it being hard, how am I going to make it out to the other side? Simple. I literally made it out to the other side. Like a week after I went into remission, I went and I got this tattoo. It's a heart and it says I'm alive. With like, you know, the little heartbeat stuff with the gray ribbon for brain cancer. And I'm a survivor. Like I literally got through this. I made it to the other side. I'm still grateful and happy for life every day because like I said, I could have been gone. I could have been out of here. I'm grateful for my support system that I did have. I'm grateful for everybody that was there for me. My cousin also beat her cancer. So it was just, I think she found out maybe like a month before me or a month after me. I can't remember, but it was really close to me finding out. And I don't know, it was just an amazing feeling. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm happy I'm still here. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I went through. That's pretty much what went on afterwards. Yeah. I'm alive. I'm a survivor. I made it. And I just want to encourage anybody that's going through anything like this or going through anything, period. Like, keep pushing. Keep going. Like, it may seem bad. It may seem like the worst thing ever that you're going through, but you're going to get through it. I swear that you will. Like, you're going to make it out. As long as you keep the strength, keep the faith, pray, keep God on your side. You know, keep the people that's supportive to you, and don't try to go through it alone. I think me trying to go through it alone was like one of the crazy mistakes I made, because it did get easier when I told people and actually like had people there for me, to be there for me, talk to, and things of that nature. So don't try to go it alone. It's okay to tell people. It's okay to let people help you through it. That's what you need, you know, in those times where you feel like, boom, you don't have anything. People that are support systems for people going through stuff like this, treat them regular. Do not treat them like they're sick, because it's really hard. It's hard enough being sick. So for people to treat you that way, like, it makes it a lot worse. It make you feel like things are a lot worse. So be that support, but don't try to, like, I guess the word is enable. Like, don't enable. Just be there, if that makes sense. I am still type 1 diabetic. I do still deal with that today. But it's literally the tiniest thing ever compared to what I went through with that. So, you know, I fight for this every day, and I'm great. Like, literally, I feel good. I am good, and I'm happy. So That's my story. I hope it can inspire somebody. I hope it can make somebody feel better about what they're going through. I hope it gives somebody the encouragement to push through something. That was my whole point of coming out and telling this. Because like I said, I never really speak on it because it was a real dark space in my life. It was a dark time. And it was really hard. But speaking about it made me feel a lot better. I'm not going to lie. It feel like something lift off my chest or something like that. But I thank y'all for listening, tuning in, learning more about me. And we're going to come with some more videos. They not going to be as serious as this one. I promise. I'm more goofy than anything, but we got the seriousness off. So just like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. I'm going to come with some more. Thank y'all, gang, for rocking with me. We here. Hey.
You can't wait no white flag and get out. You gotta pay. Don't come to me with what they said, cause why you got that information?